Hi crafters, it's Simply Pam, and today's card I'm making is for my cousin, Georgianne, and we've gotten closer from, right now she lives in Korea, and so you think we'd have gotten closer while she was in the States, but we gotten closer by her. She has a blog that she does cakes and cookies with, and very artistic, and we just kind of started talking over this, and anyways, my aunt is going to go be visiting her this week, and so I wanted to make her a card. And her husband is stationed there, and that's why she's in Korea. I'll have a link to her blog on my blog. She's really, really crafty. You'll really like what she makes. So why I chose this project is from the Campin Critters Cricut cartridge. And I'm doing the little skunk that's in the river raft boat, and then as well as the scenery, if I can find it, the scenery right here for the backdrop. And the reason why I did that is her and her husband used to do river rafting. They used to be river rafting guides, so they're really, they don't ever do it since they're in Korea now with their kids, and so I thought this would be cute to make them this little project. So what I'm going to do first is actually put together my scenery and then my skunk, and then try to figure out how it's going to fit on my card, because my card is 5.5 by 5.5, and obviously it's tons bigger. So I just want to, this is tons bigger, so I just want to make sure that I get everything on there first and then figure out how it's going to fit on the card. So yeah, they're in Korea. My cousin is stationed there. He's in the military. Love our military. So what I'm going to do is figure out which way these go, because I'm going to emboss these, and I just want to make sure I emboss them the right way. That was that. We'll go there. Okay, so I used the polka dot embossing folder from Cuttlebag to emboss my trees. So now I'm going to glue this on first. Now this cut is at 5 3/4, and then I cut my skunk and all his layers at 2 inches. So I'm going to then layer down this. I wonder if I need to lay down the water first. Yes, lay down the water first. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this down. Okay, now I'm going to put the little snow caps on. Let's see how this... Okay. I have this. I'm just going to draw a line. Separate the two mountains. Okay, so my little scenery is put together. So now I'm going to put together my skunk. And I'm going to get scratch paper for this so I don't get glue all over my mat. So, not sure. It has tiny pieces because I cut it so small. I want to make sure that it fit onto my scenery. So I think I'm going to put down this first. Maybe I'll lay this out here and see how this works. So now I do have stamps for the eyes, and I'm using Peachy Keen stamps. If I can find it, what I did with it. And I think I'm going to try this one out. And I'm just using it for the shape. So let's see. I want to use one of these. This is from the accessories assortment one. And I've never used them. I bought them because I thought it'd be really cool, and I just never figure out how to use them. So these are glasses right here, and you just draw the little lines in between for the glasses, and I'm going to actually use one of these up here as the eyeballs. So let's see if any of them will work. Might even be too big. I think this one might work. And I'm just going to fill it in with white, so it's not that big of a deal. I probably could just draw it on myself. If I can find my, there it is. Let's see. We'll try it out. Hopefully it doesn't mess up. Sorry if my head's in the way here. Oh, I hate this thing. Okay. And that really looks ridiculous. I'm just going to color it in. Oh, that looks awful. Okay, I'm going to redo this. Be right back. Hi crafters. Okay, so I put together another one because the other one I did not like the eyes. And so I just drew it on myself using a white gel pen, and I also added a little mouth to him. So here's my little skunk, and he's going to go in the river right here. And I'm going to pop dot him up. Okay, and I'm going to add some dots to his raft, dash lines. Probably should have done this before I glued them down, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, and then I'm going to add some stitching or some dots on his jacket. Okay, I'm just going to do some little doodle dots here and there. Alright, so now we're going to put together my card, and I'm going to first put some broken china broken china distress ink on the top part. It's going to be my sky. And this is how I store my, I had these little snack Ziploc bags, and just spread the name Broken China, and then I had the little pad in there. And I put these in a drawer, so I find them just fine. It's not like I have all of them, just some of them, so this works. And then whichever one's on there, I'll just use that one. I just put the pad in there with it. Little things coming off. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put, I wonder if I can lower this a little bit and move this guy up. Try that. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just do this. I'll trim the white that I'm going to trim that off. Okay, 'cause this needs to be up like this a little bit, and it's showing the blue, and I thought I could just do that broken china on the bottom, but I don't like the way it looks, so I'm just going to do is trim that off after I glue it on. So this is going to go. Let's just start gluing this down. Where's my glue? Okay. Oh, broke his ear. Okay. Trim this off. Okay, and now I'm going to glue this part on. And what I'm going to do is line up the top part, and then the other part will fit on. And then I'm just going to cut this off. So it's okay. Oh, so let me look and see if your sensational will fit. Yeah, that would work. Work up there too. Oh, let's see what the hell it looks like. I might not even put actually, you know what? I'm not even going to put a sentiment on there. So how I'm going to finish this off is I'm going to add diamond stickles to the snow up at the top. Okay, and then I'm going to add glossy accents to the water. This will take a while and a lot of glossy accents. Okay, I was trying to get the bubbles out and I thought, why? There's bubbles in water. So I left it that way. Okay. So I feel like there's something missing on the grass or something. Now maybe I'll put some doodle dots in this around the edge here. Okay. All right, so here is my card. I hope you like it. Head on over to my blog, simply-pam.blogspot.com, to find out more information on the products that I used, as well as see other projects that I've made. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.